Good morning and welcome back to the Rich and Bex channel. The time is currently just shy of 9 o'clock. I'm about to take our daughter to nursery, but before I do that, I am going to be finishing my cup of coffee, which is my morning ritual. I always have a cup of coffee in the morning to get me raring and ready to go. And then once we've dropped our daughter off at nursery, we will be doing a day in the life of us being at home. So stay tuned for that, and we will see you on the flip side. So the time is now 9:15, and I'm about to take Renesmee to nursery. Shout hi, Renesmee.
Hi.
Shout hi.
Hi.
So I'll take Ren to nursery and then we will see you back at home.
Morning, guys. So I am literally in the midst of waking up. So today we're going to do another day in our life, but we're going to do one where we're not really, going out, like, we're not going to go out and do what we did yesterday, where it's like, okay, we've got to get shopping done, we've got to do this, we've got to do that. I'm going to show you roughly what happens when our daughter goes to nursery and we're just at home with doing just normal daily stuff, like any other day. So come along with us and see what we get up to. So Richie is currently taking Renesmee to nursery. I'm gonna wake up. We've got housework to do today. We do have to go out to our Asda, like our local Asda, because the things that were in the big Asda yesterday that we couldn't get, we can probably get at our little local Asda. So we're gonna go pop to Asda as well, get those bits, because I need some of those bits for dinner tonight. I've got to call EasyJet, which will be fun because that's probably a very long wait on the phone. I don't know what else I've got to do. I'm going to put some bits away for our holiday in the big suitcase, and when it comes a bit nearer the time, so starting from the beginning of September, I will pack it. But I'm gonna put Ren's outfits together, make sure I've got everything, just lay everything in the suitcase and go from there. So yeah, come along on a normal day with us, and I hope you enjoy what we get up to.
So I've dropped Renesmee off at nursery now, and I'm about to head off. I'm going to the shop on the way home to get myself and my wife Bex a drink, preferably an energy drink so that we can get through today. Because we're still a bit tired from yesterday. Yesterday was not a normal day. That was quite a busy day for us yesterday. And we will be doing some housework and catching up on work at home today. So we'll give you a little bit of an insight into that. And we look forward to showing you what we do on a daily basis. So I'm now at the Premier shop, and I'm just going to get myself and my wife a energy drink. So trying to find or think of one that she likes. But as for feeling tired, I don't know what it's been like the last couple of days in where you live, but it's been really hot here and humid. And trying to get to sleep last night was an absolute nightmare. So that's also contributed to the lack of sleep today. I'm going to get my wife a Monster, and I think I'm just gonna go for an original energy drink. Maybe I'm going to go for a berries one, I think. No, I'll go for the original. So I'm just going to go and pay, but energy drinks are quiet. See you back at home.
So it's 11:08 now, so I've gone through everything with EasyJet. It was a very quick phone call, which to my surprise is usually quite long. I've had a very helpful gentleman, so thank you EasyJet for that one. So I've changed large cabin bags to a hold. So the original, a little backstory, so the original thing was that I'd booked online 5 people to go to Charles de Gaulle Airport and obviously to come back with the flights, with the seats and everything like that. And when speaking and getting all of it organised and stuff, my dad and his partner said that they wanted large cabin bags. So I'd booked one 23 kg bag for me, Ren and Richie, which I plan to fill one side with clothes, toiletries and everything, and then leave the other side blank, so that I've got enough room to put bits that we buy in Disney on the other side, so we can bring them back. Obviously when you fly, everybody gets one of those bags that can go underneath your seat, included with your ticket. So we've got 5 of them, and we had the large cabin bags, 2 going out, 2 coming back, one for my dad and one for his partner. A few months ago I got a phone call, I got a message come through with a refund in my account for 2 large cabin bags. I phoned EasyJet, and EasyJet had said that there was not enough room on the flight for the 2 large cabin bags coming back. I would be able to take them out, but they would have to then be checked and put into hold on the way back, and we would have to do that at the desk at Charles de Gaulle Airport. When speaking to my dad, I said and told him everything that had happened, and he said, leave it, we'll think about what we're going to do, things like that. He said we can probably just fit everything into like a rucksack and put it underneath the seat. He said, so leave it, because we can then just cancel the 2 large cabin bags underneath the seat. Well, they go on the overhead locker, don't they? And then when speaking to my dad about it the other day, he said that him and his partner had decided that they wanted a 23 kg bag that they would just share. So he asked me, because I am obviously the person that booked it, so he can't do much, it's me that has to be the one to call. He asked me to change it to a 23 kg bag. So phoned them today, as you know, spoke to the man. Usually they don't they're a bit iffy when coming to change things and stuff like that. I don't know if anyone else has had it. It's the first holiday I've booked. Usually my parents would book the holidays that we'd go on as like a family when I was growing up, so I had nothing to do with it. So this is the first time I've booked a holiday. Usually if I book to fly with EasyJet when I go down to England to see my family, it's just me and an under seat bag, and I'm only going there for like a day or 2. I went down, I've flown twice since being in Scotland. I flew down for my hen party, which I just took a bag with me. I was only gone for 3 days, so didn't need much, to be fair. And then the second time was for my granddad's funeral, and again I was only gone for 3 days, 2 days at the max, I think it was. I think it was 2 days, to be fair. So yeah, it was quite a just needed a small suitcase, which I stole from Rem. I was traveling through, what's the airport, Rich, that I travelled from? It's Edinburgh to Stansted, that's it.
Edinburgh to Stansted.
So going through Stansted and Edinburgh Airport, I looked fabulous with a blue frozen Elsa and Anna suitcase. But no, so I've sorted that out now. That's good. I only needed to pay the difference, which wasn't much. To my surprise, I didn't think it was going to be that much, but I think I just got a bit lucky. So I can tell my dad now. I've sent him the email. I'm going to tell him that, you know, I've sorted that, so no need to worry. I now need to set up a call with my dad and his partner to do the passport details, because 60 days before you're flying, you can add all your passport details and stuff. So I'm going to set up a call with them on WhatsApp so that we can go through everyone's passport details and I can get it right, because I'm going to need to get it right. I can do ours because I've obviously got our passports. But my dad and his partner, I don't. So I need their stuff. Check-in is obviously 30 days before, but we'll get that all sorted. But at least that's all sorted now, and I'm good with that. That's one job ticked off the list that I can tick. So I am currently sitting at the kitchen table. The kitchen table looks like an office with books and paper and everything and pens everywhere. So when I'm doing stuff such as the working out of money and what we're going to eat throughout the week and all that, the table is my office. This is where I sit. This is where I do everything I need to do. So yeah, the next thing I think we need to do is write out the list for the Asda shop and go get that done. I think we'll do that next before we do anything else, because then it's over and done with. We don't have to bother. So come back soon and we'll see what we're going to get up to in Asda.
So, as you've just seen, my wife has sorted out the EasyJet flights, the whole debacle with the luggage, and she's just informing her dad and people that need to know. And while she's been doing that, I have been sorting out the dishwasher, and I've also done some laundry. So I'm waiting for that to now spin and get done. And then what I'm going to do is, because it's a nice day and to save electricity, I am going to hang it on the clothes horse, and I'm going to hang it in the sun so it dries outside. I don't know if you'll have seen in the video where I am doing the dishwasher load that Ralphie very much enjoys sunning himself, but at the moment, because there is nowhere sunny to sun himself, he is currently sat and snuggled up on his blanket and guarding the house. Ralphie, say hi. So no, I'm just having a little break, waiting for the things to happen. Yes?
Sorry to interrupt, guys. Do you know where the iPad is?
The iPad is upstairs on charge. I will go and get it in a minute.
Thank you.
So I'm going to get the iPad from my wife. I'm going to take a little breather after doing the dishes and the laundry. And then we'll be popping out to Asda. So come with us and enjoy.
I think you will. Sorry, guys. So Richie's just informed me that there is 0 on the smart meter for our electricity. I've just checked the app and it's got money on it. I know it should, because I paid it yesterday. I paid some stuff to our electricity.
Oh, here we go. British Gas. Your payment has been successful, but we haven't been able to add it to your add your top up to your meter. We're sorry, but you'll need to complete the top up manually.
Yeah, no. So you got to do it via the actual little smart meter.
Yeah.
I think that it's you've got to. It kept giving me things saying that I did need to do that, but every time I clicked on the link, it didn't do anything.
Right. So now I've got to do.
But you can do it on the smart meter. That's what the guy said when he came out.
I know, but now
Just
I need
bear
to
with us with this convo.
empty some of that cupboard into here so that I can get to the meter.
Yeah, but like I say, did you not hear? I said that the guy said when he did the smart meter that you can do it you can top up via the smart meter.
Yes, no, I know, but he's also said that when we top up, that because the connection is now fixed, it should be done automatically.
Oh, well.
So now I'm going to have to possibly even ring up British Gas and go, is our line down again?
I know, it's ridiculous. And if that's still if that keeps happening, I'm changing provider. I'm changing. If that keeps happening, I'm changing provider. So if you guys have got any good providers for your electricity, just drop it in the comment below, because we have absolute trouble with our electricity all the time, where you either have to go to the meter and top it up, or I mean, you used to do it manually. So we have British Gas. I think it's British Gas, one of them, where I would just top it up via their old app and it would top it up. And now that they've switched to a new app and other things have happened, and our electricity meter went down, so they couldn't actually connect to it, so we had to have a hold bar call with that, where the electricity people had to come out and sort it. And then our gas went, so had to come and sort that out as well. So it was like a 5-hour job to sort the gas and electricity out. It was not absolute freaking nightmare. But yeah, no, this keeps happening. So if you guys have got any help whatsoever for electricity providers that you like and that you get on with, then just drop it in the comment below and give us some help. But no, so anyway, I'm now going to write a list out. So like I say, there are notebooks absolutely everywhere on this bloody kitchen table, because I'm getting on with all the bits that I need to get on with. So I'm going to write out a list of all the things that we need for this Asda shop that we couldn't get yesterday in the other Asda. So up where we live, so we live on the east coast of Scotland, and we are about 40 minutes from Edinburgh, roughly about that. And we've got a place called Fort Kinnaird, and we go up to Fort Kinnaird, and that's where all the big shopping stuff is. And there's a massive Asda, and while we're up there, go to that Asda instead of like driving all the way down just to, you know, come to our Asda. But at the minute, Asda's and I think some other places, other food shop places, are running out of products quite quickly, or the deliveries just aren't happening for some reason, I don't quite know. So you do sometimes struggle to get something at your Asda that you do have to pop to the Co-op, or even Aldi, I never know the pronunciation for it. Iceland, the whole Tesco, the whole enchilada. So I'm hoping with the little bits that I still need, I can get them for the right dates as well, because that's the other thing that I find that Asda, well, to be fair, the majority of food shops now, when you go to buy fruit and veg, it runs out in like 2 days time when you want it for the end of the week. So it can be a bit iffy sometimes, because you're like, oh well, I kind of wanted them for the end of the week, and I've got to wait till the end of the week to go and buy them, and in the hopes that they're there. So hopefully, fingers crossed, all the stuff that we need in Asda is in our local Asda. So fingers crossed. So we're back from Asda, and I'm going to give you a little haul of everything we've just picked up. So got size 5 campus pants for Ren. We have tried potty training, but it just doesn't seem to be going very well, so we move. I then picked up water bottles for Disney. So, oh Jesus. So I got a little pink one for Rem, and then I got the blue for Richie, and then this kind of, I don't know what colour you'd call that, but that's for me. Because buying drinks out there is quite expensive. So take your water bottles, and there's loads of water fountains. I know that you can fill water up. Got dust magnet refills, because I need some of them.
Oh, so, I'll take them.
Spray for the bathroom. I like this spray. It's raspberry and elderflower, and it smells amazing. We've got a travel adapter. So shout out to our friends Michelle and Alex, well, our best mates Michelle and Alex. They gave us a good hack. So when they go on holiday, they get one single travel adapter like this for Europe or wherever it is they go, and then they buy one of these, and then they simply just plug that in like that, and then they've got loads. So instead of buying loads of these, just buy one of these and one of these. So we've got them for Paris. I bought one of these because one needs to double check. Got a, what would you call this?
It's a baguette.
Yeah, I had to call it something, a roll, but that's just me. We've got some apple and blackcurrant squash, which is going to go, well, I say it's going to go, it is in here. We get that one. Okay. Then we've got some sausage rolls for, Richie, move that way.
Sorry.
Got some sausage rolls for
A picky dinner.
our picky dinner, along with some scotched eggs. They're the last ones. So we've got some scotched eggs, got some chicken and sweet corn pasta salad. So Ren will like that because she loves sweet corn. We've got some Brussels sprouts for one of our dinners, some sausages for, again, another one of our dinners. Sorry, I'm packing the fridge while I do this. Some cold chicken to go with our picky dinner.
Where did you want me to put the travel
Pop
adapter
them
and
in the boots bag because we've got to take it up.
Right, okay, so the boots bag's a holiday bag, yeah?
Yeah, and then I've got some buttery mash. I could make my own, but when you have a toddler running about and you need to get dinner quick and fast, that's going to save your life. And then got some crisp and golden roast potatoes for, again, with our sausage. So we're going to have sausages, roast potatoes and some other bits. So that was all of what we got from Asda. Not this time.
Huh? Huh? Huh?
She's currently trying to catch a fly with the fly swat. Electrical, you know, men and their
Where's he
toys.
gone?
He's here, it's right by me.
There he is.
There he is.
Come here. So it's now just after 12:30 and I'm about to do our lunch. We've got quite a few decent amount of things done this morning. I have just gone and emptied the bin, which is, I hate doing because it's absolutely disgusting, but unfortunately it's got to be done. So I will be making lunch, and I don't know about you guys or wherever you are, but the weather today has been unbearably humid and hot where we are. I mean, we live in Scotland, so our houses are built with insulation and, you know, built to keep heat in for the winter. But honestly, when it's the summer and it's hot like this, we've got all the windows open, there's a bit of a breeze, but there's hardly any air in here, and it's so stuffy. And especially when you're doing things like jobs and housework and things, it is absolutely unbearable. Like, I have got an issue where I profusely sweat anyway, so I am always sweating and I always feel like I need to be taking a shower. I feel like I need to take like 3 showers a day at this moment in time. But yeah, if it's, I'm hoping that it's more bearable wherever you guys are, but for us at the moment it is unbearable. I cannot wait for the weather to just dip off and it to become lower temperatures. I'm not wanting winter because I don't like the cold neither, but just average temperatures, nice temperatures, autumn temperatures, that's what I'm looking forward to. So just to show you guys, after my rant about the sun and the heat, at least we've got somebody enjoying it. Ralphie Roo is loving it. So the time is now about 1 o'clock and we're just sitting down to have lunch. So I'll show you what we've done. So cooked it on the George Foreman here, and I have made both me and Bex a panini. Bex has got a chicken and stuffing panini, and I've gone with a ham, red Leicester and mayo. Okay guys, so the washing machine has just finished and I'm about to put it in the washing basket and take it out and put it on the clothes horse for drying. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I've got my washing basket with the washing, and I'm just gonna put the washing on the clothes horse. It's not sunny at the moment, but there's still a lot of heat in the air, and the sun's only behind some clouds. So come in about an hour and a half's time, I reckon this stuff's going to be bone dry. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this up. I'm not going to bore you with a video of me hanging up washing. Okay guys, so as you can see behind me there, the washing is all up. The sun is back out, and it is that time of the day that we are going to go and pick up Renesmee. So me, my wife, and our dog Ralphie are coming along for the ride, I believe. So once we've picked our daughter up, we will continue our daily life video. So we're at the school now. Bex has gone in to get Ren, and I've been left in the car with my pal Ralphie in the back. Say hi, Roo. He's enjoyed his wee trip out in the car. He likes coming out in the car with us. So once Bex and Ren are back, we'll be heading home, where we will be doing a couple of other little shots for the video today. Now Bex has started to come down with a bit of headache. She has been coming down with it for a couple of hours now, and it's having a wee bit of a knock-on effect on her. So whether that means that she doesn't do any more videos or is in videos, right, we're just about to have dinner, so
it's nearly 8 o'clock and Ren's gone down for bed. Richie's doing bedtime. Richie usually does bedtime, which gives me time to put like the dinner away and sort of kind of close down. We call it closing down everything, which I've done. And now I'm doing a little project. Getting ahead of myself, I know, and some of you are probably going to come for me, but in our house we absolutely love a certain holiday, and that holiday is Halloween. Absolutely love it. Love it. So when we were in Home Bargains earlier on, I found that they had all their Halloween, like starting to bring the Halloween stuff out, and the majority of their like lollipops and sweets and things like that have been put out. And usually, you know, if you get Halloween sweets for a box or whatever for by the door for when the kids come trick-or-treating, you know for one that, you know, by the time you go to get them, like maybe the day of, there's barely anything. So we like to come sort of slide in there early and get them all. And this year we have got different, like a range of different stuff. I'm doing sweets with a little bit of chocolate. Usually it's just, we get like those stupid, you know, what's it, like the bags of lollipops and like those pick and mix kind of things. Just shove it in a box and there you go. And most people do that, but this year we're doing something different. So like I say, I've gone and got eyeball lollipops. So there's about 42 in a pack. I have got gummy candy corns. I got 3 packs of those. I've got 2 packs of the lollipops. I've got 2 packs of gummy pumpkins. So there's like packs in there and they're just gummy pumpkins. I got 2 packs of skull rings. There's not many skull rings. There's like 6 in a pack, but it just divvies it up a bit. And then I've got 2 packs of the chocolate lollies. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. But I went on Shein, and I don't know if you can see, I bought all like bits and things, and what they do is they go through the little lollipops, put the lollipop in it, and I'm putting those in our Halloween basket this year. So I've got like a witch's hat there, and I've got Boo here. So I've got a ghost, holding a pumpkin, a pink pumpkin, a witch's hat, Boo, cauldron, and loads of like ghosties wearing a hat with like holding pumpkins, like these ones. I've got absolutely tons of these. So I'm just gonna put all of them, as many as I can do, in all these lollipops, and go from there. And yeah, like I say, I like to get ahead of everything. You know, sweets aren't gonna go bad like 2 months later. Even if you open the packet, you know, they're still in their packets, so they're not gonna go bad. But yeah, I'm putting them in here, and I will show you the end result.
Good evening. Let's make Ralphie's dinner with me.
A few moments later.
Et voila, a Ralphie. Little man's enjoying his dinner.
So guys, that is what I've managed to do. So it's got these cute little things like that, and there are like leftover ones because I used them all. So, but we've got these little ones, like I think that's so cute, and then we've got like these little candy corn things. But it's ready for Halloween, and it only took me 20 minutes, so I'm rather impressed and pleased with what I've done. So that'll be there ready for when the kids do trick-or-treating. I think Richie will take Ren trick-or-treating. I'll stay home with that little man, because he's asleep. But that little man over there sometimes doesn't like Halloween, to be fair. I mean, he doesn't like the door being like knocked on and the doorbell rung, so he might have some issues. So I thought, well, if I stay home, then Richie can take her trick-or-treating. I've still got to find something for Ren to wear, so yeah. But I'm really pleased with what I've managed to do this evening. So today's been one of them days. It's been one of them like here, there and everywhere days. As Richie had said before, I had a really bad headache. I believe it was probably from the heat. It's been really bad here with the heat. But unfortunately, you know, you can't help that. But we've got a lot done today. Like I say, I've done EasyJet. We've gone and got the rest of the shopping. We've had our dinner. We've picked Ren up from nursery. We went and did a little haul at Home Bargains, and I've done the sweets. They're ready for Halloween now, so I don't have to bother. So I know that I've already got that done. So I'm not going to be rushing about like a blue ass fly come October. I was going to do the packing or some packing for Disney. Unfortunately, haven't been able to do that today. Tomorrow, Ren is not at nursery, so Ren only does 4 what am I on about? 4 days at nursery. I messed that one up. No, she only does 4 days at nursery, so her Fridays are with us. So tomorrow I did plan to go swimming, but I don't think Richie has swimming trunks, so that might be put on hold until we get some for Richie. But if not, we've got a day that we can do with Ren. We've got some good arts and crafts in the morning. Then we can have lunch. Lunch will be the same as what we had for dinner. Get it eaten. and then I'll get some packing done. Richie might take her, he's got to go to the tip, he'll probably take her to the park, so then I can get some bits and pieces done probably for the packing. So I'll do that tomorrow, but we've got a lot done today. It may not look like much, it may not look like you know, when Ren's at nursery we don't really do much, but we do. You know, there is bits of housework in between and organising and other things, and especially once, you know, you've dropped them off at nursery. I don't know if other parents have this, but when you drop the babies off at nursery, you only have a certain amount of time to get some stuff done. And I don't know about you, but it's the only time, apart from when Ren goes with her nanny, and has sleepovers or little days out, it's the only time that Richie and I have for ourselves. And it can be tough, especially being married. It can be tough, and I take my hat off to everybody, any parent that you know, every parent in the world I take my hat off to and have the utmost respect for. You know, it is a job. It's a 24/7 job, and you can never clock off. I mean, the rewards, oh, they're rewarding, but it's a job that you can't clock off from. You can't say, oh, okay, it's hit 5 o'clock, I'm done, I'm going home, because it just does not end. It, you know, it starts from when they wake up and it finishes when they go to bed. But even then, you have issues, you have problems during night time. I don't know, we do with Ren sometimes. So it's, you know, it's the only time that Richie and I get for us. And especially when you're going through a marriage where there are problems, and it is rocky, and it has been rocky for us. Especially, I mean, we've been together 5 years, and even that 5 years has been rocky from start to finish. We've been handed more negative than we have positive in our relationship and marriage, and we've come through it with leaps and bounds. But when Ren's at nursery, it's the time that we have for ourselves. So even if that means having a cuddle on the sofa, or watching a film, or catching up on our favourite YouTubers, or just anything really, you know, that's the time that we have to do it. So it's not just about getting your housework done and the washing and everything else. It's about spending time as well. Self-care, that is one thing that I have been struggling, and I have struggled since I've had Ren, is self-care. And most people would sit and say that self-care is just, you know, going for a bath, or, you know, doing your face. And when I say doing your face, I don't mean putting your makeup on. I mean, you know, like you're cleaning your face, moisturising and all that lot. To me, that's not self-care. So to me, self-care is being able to read that book that you wanted to read, you know, catching up on the things that you've been meaning to do. That's my self-care. So my self-care isn't just, okay, well, I've got an hour, let's go for a bath. Mine is, I'm going to do some reading, or I'm going to go through those emails that I needed to go through. Things like that is my self-care. Getting the things that I need to do for myself, even for my family. And when Ren's at nursery, we do that. We have those, like I say, the time together. We do have the time where we're busy and we're doing stuff, as you saw in our last video. So it can be, you know, a lot. It can be a bit, but we push through. We always push through. I'm a, you know, great believer of good things do come to those who wait. So yeah. But I hope you enjoyed our video today. I know it's not been as jam-packed as yesterday's video, and like I say, there are days where we're not busy, there are days when we are busy. It just depends on the day. It depends on the day. But like I said, we've got a lot planned tomorrow, so we're gonna do days. I think we've decided that we're going to do like days in our life and things like day in our life videos and stuff like that. So yeah, should be fun. So you can come and see what we get up to tomorrow with Ren and all of that lot. And also tomorrow night we'll be doing our Q&A. So we're gonna get that done, get that filmed, and spend some time together because we have a night off. Ren is going to go and have a sleepover with her nanny, so it's just me and Richie. So that will be, well, me, Richie, and of course you can't forget little man over there. So we hope you, like I say again, we hope that you have enjoyed our video today, and I'm sorry for waffling. But yeah, right, well, we'll see you all guys later. Catch you up on the flip side.